What is up, Scorpio? Getting straight into it. So, I'm gonna pull you a mystical shaman oracle card to get your overall energy for June, and then 6 cards from tarot, clarified by 6 more cards. Insight, guidance, advice from the Scorpios. Month of June. Wow, just threw that. The Serpent. I feel like you're throwing that thing at somebody. Getting to what you want. Sneaky snake. Wow, lots of different energies there. Kind of intense. Play now. That's interesting. So we're gonna use the Fairy Wicca deck to get your first 6 cards. Serpents also could be like with Capricorn, you're at 88. It's funny, it's been days since I did that reading, and I just shuffled before the video and during the video, and the Serpent came out again. So you could be connected to a Capricorn, have a Capricorn placement. Insight, guidance, advice. Scorpio, June 2020. 6 of UCs. Could be reconnecting with the past, which means, family members, distant relatives, exes, anything like that. Could be emotional events with your past, but I think a lot of you could be reconnecting, especially if you're LGBTQ, with an ex-partner, maybe at a pride event. Some of you guys could just now be coming out. Be a good time too. There's lots of support for it. If you happen to be younger and you're not getting that much support from your parent with coming out being LGBTQ, trust me, there's tons of us gay buddies that will be there for you and also explain 9 times out of 10, because of the way our parents are conditioned, they freak out when they find out that what we like isn't what society programmed us to like. Programming failed with this one. Abort mission. The Druid. The Magician. Everything you need to move forward. I feel like for you, if this is a person, your person is everything you need. Together, you'll have everything that you need to build an incredible future. This is how you feel. For people that are single, y'all are looking for that magic right now. That spark. Believe it or not, people do fall in love first sight. Living proof. A lot of people don't believe that, but you're looking for that, and that's okay. A lot more people should believe in love and fairy tales lately. The world's just way too fucking cold and getting away. People are getting away with such horrible things because we were just not desensitized. We are not desensitized. We turned it off. We're traumatized. The people are sensitive as fuck. You of all people should know that, Scorpio. 2 of air. Yeah, it's like choosing love or choosing basic satisfaction, I'm hearing, which that sounds really lame. It kind of sounds like settling, which a lot of people, more people settle than we know for basic satisfaction, which means someone that basically satisfies your needs on paper and a few of your personal pet peeves. That's not winning. That's not no. I'm sorry. A lot of people you will find out just settled because they found someone that had good finances, someone that just barely fit the bill of what society thinks they should be with, which is why a lot of people cheat. But it's your choice to try to fit the bill society painted you as. So, still free will. You're still responsible and accountable for your own actions. The guide. Yeah. I think you're doing what you feel you need to do and what you and your partner need to do versus what society thinks you should do. You're being divinely guided to move a certain way because that's the way that you want to move. When it comes to manifestation and co-manifesting our own realities, why would you manifest something for yourself that was not good for you, and why would the universe? How you know something's for you or not. The old one. It's the devil, Capricorn. So yeah, you definitely could be kicking it with a Capricorn, and this could be the topic of conversation. Something they're looking for, something you're looking for, and is not easily found. or someone's fronting about finding it, and that's the toxic thing. Some of you, the three main here, are really into some deep shit as far as choices that you've made. You want to think that you were guided to make those choices, but let's keep in mind, many things can influence us and guide us. People want to sit here and be like divinely guided. All things can guide you to do good or bad things. Just like, people want to look at tarot decks nowadays and be like, oh, this or that deck's evil. Nothing is good nor bad. It's all in how it's used. A good tarot deck should show the good and the bad. Tarot decks are meant to guide you through hard moments. So you think those hard moments or the deep corruption that goes in the world shouldn't be depicted in the decks? Then what are you asking questions for? You don't want to know the truth. You are living by fear. There's nothing wrong or evil in a tarot deck. If you see something wrong or evil in the tarot deck, it's probably because you've been called out for saying something that relates to it, or you're scared. Like, say you know what's really going in the world in politics, and then you start seeing that in cards, you're going to be, why be scared? It's coming up because you see it, to work with it, and to warn people. Like, damn. If you think a tarot deck's evil, then you have to have the same opinion of thinking that the death card, you're going to die every time you see the death card, because it's horrible. It depicts death, but it doesn't. This card... And, most decks is the devil. That's bad. I mean, you can only choose to see that as bad as you want if you want to, but it comes with good energy too. Four of Dawn. Yeah. So don't hold back any part of yourself. I think that's why it came up here. Just because someone sees it a certain way. Don't hold back your emotions because you're scared you're going to get hurt. Don't hold back who you truly are because you think someone's going to see you as evil. Perception is everything, and the reason why perception is everything is because someone can perceive something 1,000 ways. You could have confusion in communication just because of perception. Your perception can skew the way that you see things to the point where you see everything as horrible and everything's a conspiracy. Like, no. I feel like someone really, really, really needed to hear that. You're seeing things the way that you're seeing them, Scorpio, because that's how you choose to see them. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. 6 of Ishka. 9 of Cups. For a lot of y'all, during Pride, don't party, don't drink too much. Watch all your cups. You know how that goes. Male or female, don't care. They do it to both. Druid. So yeah, you definitely could be having a little party celebration for Pride. Druid. 10 of Swords. Yeah. I think this, like I said, this really is like putting an end to you thinking badly of everything, you thinking you can't do it. It's not enough. You need to nip that shit in the butt. Of air, people that have those mindsets, because they manifest that reality for you. They're going to have you thinking the same thing they think from their perspective, whether it's wrong or not. People don't know what influence they have. Ace of Wands. I think also this is choosing to follow your passions and what you really want. The Guide. Reading got like real serious and passionate. 10 of Cups. Yeah. I think this is you, Scorpio. I think this is probably for more so Scorpio moons, risings, and Venus. You just... all I'm hearing is I'm going after the person I love. I want to be with who I love. And that's where the buck stops. Fuck what society thinks. Fuck who's gonna judge you. Sorry for saying the F word. It's not like I'm monetized anyways, and this isn't for kids. But yeah, someone right here really just... they've had it. Like, I just saw the Lover's card. They... either you or your person, single in a relationship, like it's... y'all just signed up. Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, yeah. Y'all just chose. You made your choice. Somebody here chose somebody. They finally chose who they want instead of going back and forth for them. So are you going to choose to stop holding back, right? I think this person's finally going to stop holding back and let the world know this is who I love. And I'm going to leave it there because I love that energy. And if there's someone you love or you've been going back and forth between people, please do make a choice, because the world will get confused and conflicted and you have a possibility of losing both people or all people involved. And if you do love someone, let them know, dude. Life's too short. We don't say I love you enough. That being said, love you, Scorpio.